Hey, what's good, everybody? So I wanted to tap in real quick since it is Wisdom Wednesday. I had a topic that everybody's kind of been chiming in with me about. I talk to a lot of people on the back end trying to help them, stay focused on their content, stay focused on growing their businesses, especially because they see me doing what I'm doing. And I'm not trying to be a guru by any way, so I want everybody to know that I just love sharing the information and knowledge that I'm gaining that's kind of helping me. So I pass it along to you guys. And once again, let me stress this. I am not comfortable with being on videos, but it's something I've been working through over the past few years because I used to do music. So, you know, I've always had stage fright. It's always been a given. I know people say I'm crazy. You was doing music, and how could you be stage fright if you gotta get on stage? Yeah. I get it, but still, never been my forte. Don't like being in front of a camera. My thing is always behind the scenes. Being a music producer, that was perfect for me because no one I had to ever see who I was. But anyway, let's get back on this topic. So for this Wisdom Wednesday, once again, I'm Patrick, aka King, PKSP, Black Heart Tees Clothing. As you can see, I'm dropping this video just to give y'all some insight on what I wanted to do for a topic today. So, Wisdom Wednesday today is focus on what's working. So, what does that mean, right? So, basically, I see a lot of people building their pages, building their content, being content creators, building their businesses, and basically what I always tell everyone, because everyone always asks me when I first started. I think I want to say within a year, restarted my Facebook business page, which is Black Heart Tees Clothing. If you're on Facebook, look it up. Make sure y'all follow me. I'm Black Heart Tees Clothing on everything: Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. So, and also YouTube. I'm gonna try to share this content through all my platforms. So if you want to be on any of those and you want to reach out, go ahead and reach out. If you have any questions, y'all can always hit me up. I'm willing to share all the information that I know if I can. But basically, when I restarted my Facebook page, I started from nothing. I had a page before that had, I think I was pushing 10. I might have been already at 10 or getting close to 10, but I wasn't happy with the followers I had. And what I mean by that, basically, it means I had a lot of people that was on the page that was following the page and I was following them, but nobody was engaging with my content. Nobody was liking anything. Anything I posted, it just wasn't working. So I got discouraged. At first, I was about to give up everything, and anybody knows me. I went through a whole period in my life where if something don't work out, I'm ready to give it up. I got tired of doing that, so I was like, you know what? I'm not doing it this time. My clothing brand means everything to me. I started my clothing brand based off of the death of my mom. I lost my mom to breast cancer in 2003, and I went through a real dark phase after I lost my mom. And when I decided to move here to San Antonio, I decided to start my t-shirt business up. I was already doing t-shirts on the side for people, here and there. Well, I was doing it more than here and there. I was actually doing t-shirts for other people as a screen printer, graphic designer, helping people with their designs for their brands, their businesses. And basically, that's how I got into making t-shirts. But when I moved here to San Antonio, I wanted to start my clothing brand. Like, I wanted to be something authentic. I wanted it to have a meaning behind it. I wanted it to be something that people can be like, I rock with what he's doing. And basically, that's why I started Black Heart Tees Clothing. So when I was first getting the page set up the first time, I was just trying to get followers. I really wasn't thinking about who I was following back. I wasn't thinking about who I was letting follow the page. A lot of that mindset had to be worked out through that whole process, which I'm glad I went through it now. I know better. But at the time, I was letting it discourage me, which one of the key points about this whole video is I want y'all not to be discouraged, yo. You're going to have days where you're not going to get no likes. You're not going to get no engagement. That's okay. What that's showing you is who's following your page. And then what you need to do is build off of that. Okay, you did a post on, let's just say it's Monday. You do 3 posts. Out of those 3 posts that you post that day, see what gets the most engagement, see what gets the most likes, see what gets the most comments. And then what you need to start doing is focus on what works. That's the whole meaning behind this day. Wisdom Wednesday. Focus on what's working. So I scrapped my page, y'all. I scrapped the whole thing. I was like, you know what? I'm done with this page. I'm just gonna start fresh. Boom, delete it. Got a new page, started from zero. As I started following people, the one thing that I did that worked out in my favor was I did a lot of follow trains. You'll see people that post, drop your page below, drop your link below, get follows, whatever it is. But what I started doing was I was mindful of who I was following back. And then I was mindful about who I let follow. I'm not going to go into details because I don't want to out anybody. I don't want to make anyone think I'm discriminative, which I am technically, but there's a reason for that. And it's not just like, oh, I'm not going to follow no whites, I'm not going to follow no blacks. It's not that, but it's like where people are located and what their content is on their pages. I don't follow everyone. If you're a small business owner, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to follow you. If you just post random, let's just say nonsense, I'm not going to follow you. It is what it is. I'm building a brand, and my brand is based off of community. So that's why I'm very selective about who I follow, what pages I like, who I interact with. But when I restarted the page, I did those follow trains and I started getting traction. Now, when I started getting that type of traction, I really started to focus on, okay, let's start focusing on the content. Let me start building what I want people to get from the Black Heart Tees page. So when I started focusing on the content, like I was going through a whole branding phase, y'all. Like I was rebranding the whole Black Heart Tees. I had designs, I had a message behind why I started it, but the branding really wasn't there for me. That's when I start thinking about what colors do I want to represent my brand, which is, if y'all know, is red, black, white, and like a gray, kind of like a light gray. But when I start doing that, then I start picking all this information about brand voice, brand imagery, the mission statement, authentication. Like all of that started to play into my brand because that's what I wanted people to get from it. No matter what content you see me post, it's going to relate to my brand and me personally. So when I started doing that, that's when I was like, okay, let me focus more on what I don't want Black Heart Tees to just be about, designs on a t-shirt, designs on a hoodie. Like I want the message to be behind what I'm printing. So basically I start focusing on, okay, what do I want the brand to be? So I was like, okay, well, one thing that I do every day is I motivate to inspire people. Like I post motivational stuff, I post inspirational stuff, knowledge, music, life. Like that's what my 3 main core values that I hold true to my heart because that's where I started from: knowledge, music, and life. So those are 3 things that kind of carry over to both my brands: the PKSP brand, which is my music brand, Platinum Protocol Records, Platinum Protocol Productions. That's where Knowledge Music Life came from. But for Black Heart Tees, I wanted it to be more about the motivational and inspirational side of things, inspiring others, empowering others to be you, be yourself. Don't follow trends. Don't try to be like the man standing next to you, the female standing next to you. Be you, be yourself, be authentic. Because, as I say all the time, y'all see it in my tags, like, authenticity matters. Being you, being yourself, nobody's going to get to know who you are unless you're you. And you don't want to be like, okay, well, David X is over here posting about blah, blah, blah. Let me follow his trend. You right now, you're just trying to be David X. Be you. You can take that information from a content creator or, motivational speaker or myself, anything I post. You can tweak it to make it your own. We always joke on some of my comments that people steal things from people, I don't really see an issue with it. The only issue I have with it is when people don't tag the person you got it from. If y'all notice, if I share anything from y'all page, I try to make sure I say, hey, follow so and so. And follow so and so. I'm sorry, I'm working on the side. So, but follow so and so. And then I share whatever that post is that resonated with me for me to share it. But little things like that, you have to realize like people are on your page for whatever reason they are. If they just there for a follow, you need to figure that out and get rid of them. Focus on the people that are there for your content. Focus on the people that are there for you. Focus on the people that are there for your brand, your small business, your big business, whatever you do. Make sure they're there for that. And like I said, polls help. Tap into people, ask them questions. What do you like about my page? What do you like about my content? What do you like about me? And y'all free to drop any of that information in the comments below this video. Let me know. If there's anything I can do better, please let me know. If there's anything y'all want to see, let me know. If there's anything y'all want me to make, let me know. Like, I'm all about that. We can talk about it all day. We can go back and forth because that helps me and that helps y'all. Because I can bring y'all better content. I can bring y'all better products. Anything like that, I'm all for it. But I wanted to focus on that main key because I think that's one of the things that a lot of people miss when they're making content is focus on what's working. If you did a post and it went viral, recreate that post. Just keep recreating it in different ways, whether it was the wording, whether it was the visual, whether it was the message, whether it was just you in the video, whether it was your kids in the video, whatever is working, focus on that and just keep revamping it. The same kind of messages, same kind of content, whether you use the same kind of hashtags, keywords, whatever it is, just keep recycling it until you realize that, okay, this is really working. And then once you get that going, then you can branch out and do something off of that as a second form of content. Now you got two pieces of content that you know is gonna go viral. Well, not viral, I won't say. I hate that word viral, y'all. I'm not trying on here to be viral or anything like that, but it kind of makes sense of what I'm trying to say. It's going to attract the people. People are going to like it more. They're going to comment more. They're going to engage more. They're going to share it more. That's the whole principle of why we're doing what we're doing on here, is to get attention and get people to attract to what we're doing. I'm all about building this community for Black Heart Tees clothing, and that's what I'm here for. And I'm definitely trying to make the best of what I'm doing for y'all. The numbers are great. Like I said, I'm all for that, and especially with Facebook now and Instagram with the bonuses and the stars. That's all good and all, but I'm basically here for y'all. I'm trying to connect with my followers, my customers, my clients, my community, my friends, my family, to let y'all know, yo, I'm doing this for y'all. I started this based off of my mom for me to get me out of a dark place, and now I can share this light that I have now with y'all to make y'all grow, to help y'all grow, to be bigger, to be better, inspire y'all to motivate others to do the same thing. That's really what I want Black Heart Tees clothing to be about, especially the community, is uplifting each other. If you see somebody struggling with something, reach out to them and be like, hey, I think this may help you. Do you mind if we talk about it? Like, I'm all for that. Like, that's what this community is about. Sharing each other's posts, liking, make sure you're engaging. And right now, let me point out something to all my Facebook followers. Like, I'm all here for it, but it's like, it gets hard for a lot of us, especially when we're trying to do this content every day and posting and making sure we go back and like and comment on all of our stuff to be able to go to everyone else's page, especially when I'm at 11,000 right now. So I can't go to all 11,000 pages in a day. It's just not possible. But I think y'all understand that. And y'all know me. I'm a good person. I'm not just doing it to be malicious or like bump them. I'm not going to go to their page at all today. It's not about that. It's about interacting and just having conversations and being part of a community that's trying to grow everybody. Each one teach one. I go back to my Zulu days. Like, it's all about the knowledge, and it's all about just what we can share with each other to help each other grow. But I definitely want y'all to continue to focus on what's working. If you haven't tapped into Meta yet, tap into your Meta Business Suite. Look at your numbers. Go back a month, go back 2 months, go back 3 months. See what content of yours was the top content for a certain period. Recreate that content. Just try it out. Just test it. Go back, look at your content, whether it's Instagram, whether it's YouTube, whether it's Facebook. Go back, look at your content, see what was working, and recreate that content. Even if it was just a post. If y'all notice, like a lot of things that I've been resharing lately have been reshares of like content that I posted a while back when I first started, because I realized that that content did good then, so I'm resharing it now. It's all good messages. It's all, stuff that's helping people, and it generates content and it generates, a discussion. So I share it back again. I'm not doing it every day, but there's certain things that I go back and like, oh, that was a good post, and I'll reshare it. So that's just little tidbits that I wanted to tap in today on this Wisdom Wednesday. Like I said, I hate videos talking to y'all, but I'm doing it. I'm here. Let's get it. Wisdom Wednesday. Focus on what's working. Don't focus on what's not working. Don't let it discourage you. Just keep trying every day. Come back the next day stronger than you were the day before, and just keep banging it out. And that's what I wanted to share with y'all. Pat, Blackheart Tees Clothing. Have a great Wednesday. Happy holidays. Hope everyone had a great Christmas. And be sure to tap in. I got to plug it. The Queen collection, the Queen hoodie and jogger set drops January 5th for everyone. If you subscribe to my website, blackheartteestore.com, and subscribe to the mailing list, y'all get early access on the 4th. January 4th, free access, early access for all my subscribers, and I'm giving y'all a discount off top. So sign up, make sure you hit the link, make sure you go to the website at the very bottom, subscribe, put your email and your information in. I'm going to send the email out that morning of the 4th, and everyone that is on the mailing list, you get free access before everyone else does on the 5th. Everyone else, it's dropping January 5th. The Queen collection, mint and purple hoodie and jogger sets. I know y'all see the videos floating around. Thank y'all for the feedback. I appreciate it. This is my first drop, so I'm excited. I just want to continue to bring y'all more of those great products that I make, Blackheart Tees Clothing. So thank y'all for tapping in. Shout out to the community. Y'all going strong. I appreciate all y'all for the support and love. And we doing it, y'all. Like we always say on my post on Facebook, we got this. You got this. Blackheart Tees Clothing. Peace.